So welcome to Strange Paths, a podcast where we delve into choose your own adventure style stories. We are your hosts. I am Paul.
I am Stephanie.
I'm Megan.
And this week we're doing something a little different. Not so different anymore, but a little
It's a little special.
It's pretty special. So, Steph, what are we doing this week?
Well, I wrote a story this time, so we are not doing any R.A. Montgomery this week.
What?
It's all me. Is that a weird way to phrase that?
No.
Okay. Well, that's good. All right. So, I wrote a story, and according to word counts, it's longer than the one that you did, Megan, but just by like a couple hundred.
She was really upset whenever she thought it was below. So
I was just trying, because it's hard, we have to do it for time, and so I'm just trying to get in the same range.
Well.
Yeah. Useless fact, if you guys wanted to know.
So writing tip,
Yeah, you can just make sure you beat whoever's in your group at word counts, and then you'll have written a hit story. That's how you do it.
So what's your story called?
Well, it's called Goin Ape.
No, it's not. Are you kidding?
No, because Megan, you had said name it Ape, and I was like, I'm not going to name it Ape. I'm going to name it Going Ape. But it's actually really funny because your guess was not that far off.
Oh. Right.
Which is really weird because you guessed cult.
All right. So, Megan.
Yes.
What do you think the story's about, based on the title alone?
An app where you can date apes.
So like a Tinder or Grindr, but for apes?
Yeah, a grinder. A grinder for apes. Ape-human relations.
I think it's kind of like a wacky science experiment gone wrong, and it's turning us into an ape. But we have to, kill our family members first, or else it will stay apes. Well, maybe you tend to go the violent route.
I do like to go the violent route, but this time you're both going to be disappointed.
Well, wait, can I guess one more time? Is it about a banana eating contest?
No. Dead wrong. You couldn't be more off.
All right. Well, I guess let's listen to it, even though it's not about our idea.
All right. You guys ready for Going Ape? You ready to go ape?
Mm-hmm.
I'm ready.
Woe is me, you sigh. My life! My world is pain and terror. Children point and scream. They throw things in my grass, and it's never the good stuff. It's always trash that doesn't have any interesting tastes on it. Why won't they throw the good trash? They're so selfish. You sadly climb down from your tire swing, somberly slumping down to the fruit peel-strewn ground. You take a moment to luxuriate in the slipperiness and exciting wetness of the peels before remembering that you're sad. The other monkeys watch you morosely drag yourself to the corner and dramatically sag into it. They seem indifferent to the state of their lives, seemingly enjoying the attention from the humans, especially Mi'kmaq. I wanted to go for a R.A. Montgomery style name.
Mi'kmaq's a pretty good one.
He loves them, often cheaping and grasping weird stuff for their enjoyment. Gambling with abandon. That's gambling with an O. Like monkeys do, not like gambling.
Okay. I was like, man, he's playing fast and loose with his
shooting the craps
monkey
for
dollars.
him. His stupid chattering disgusts you. He's all like, cheap, I'm freaking Mi'kmaq. God! You look over to the long ditch at the front of the grass patch and see the crowd of humans is forming. It brings you great discomfort to look at them. Sure, you enjoy flagrant acts of self-fondling or defecation, but at least you don't look as if you've been flayed. No, your supremely luxurious coat is intact and glistening with oils from your peels. So I really liked thinking about him just laying in a bunch of fruit peels and just rubbing himself in it. I don't know if that's weird.
Sounds like a nice afternoon.
Yeah.
Your coat is bursting with bugs and other such treats, just as you were taught. You're such a good boy. They are so jealous. They can't save bugs and treats like I do. But I am also so jealous. They can walk around with their ugly fake fur and useless feet wherever they want. To make yourself feel better, you do the only thing you can to show everyone your displeasure and loathing. You uncomfortably press your face deep into the corner, becoming rigid with obvious and unending rage. After a few tense minutes of this, one of them takes notice of your act of defiance, piping to a bigger one to look. The crowd hushes for a moment, giving you great satisfaction. You're certain that they're thinking, hey, he's rigid with obvious and unending rage. We should give him all our interesting tastes, or also maybe get him out and put him in the best place. Make sure to pack up his peels. But that is not what they're thinking. The silence is broken by soft laughter. And what is he doing? He's such an idiot. Doesn't he even know he's covered in poop and misery? This wounds you. It's not the desired effect at all. Oh, God, it hurts so bad. Can't they at least be shocked into stunned, reverential silence, rethinking why they're here and feeling ashamed of their choices, and then leave so you can lay in your peels alone? How you long for the wall hole to open so you can be alone with your anguish. Alas, the wall hole does not open, and you must bear your shame in the corner. You resign yourself to yet another day of climbing the wood towers, swinging around on your rope stuff, and small displays of eroticism and creative pooping. But you know it won't fill the void. Your heart's just not in it anymore.
So I'm just imagining, like, we're a gorilla, basically. Like, doing all these things, but with, like, the blank face.
Yeah. Well, I was imagining, like, a smaller monkey.
Okay.
But, you know, I titled it Goin Ape because Megan said that. But it's really just monkeys.
So it's more like Goin Champ.
Yeah. You can
I always, like,
imagine whatever you want.
I think about my wall hole every day when I'm at my job.
Yeah. Okay, where was I? Your heart's just not in it anymore. You no longer feel furious joy from getting into capers, let alone japes. Oh, to be that monkey you were all those 2 months ago. No, that monkey's dead now. You with your dull, shineless eyes, slack face, and coat with caked-on feces are all that remains. I'm just going to be laughing at my own story.
You paint a beautiful picture.
Thank you. Okay, ever since you heard about the animal that escaped, your heart has grown colder and colder. You can't stop thinking about that stupid otter who pretended to befriend the food humans and slipped out the back room when they opened the gate. Legend says that she still lives nearby in a small creek that flows through the dense woods. Since that day, you've been consumed by the idea of escaping through the wall hole just like the otter. You've been pretending that you want to take things from the food humans like pens or hats. They actually bring you things to grasp now. Your plan seems to be working, but it still needs more time to make sure they trust you. Screech! Your reverie is broken by another wave of humans forming at your fence. They are louder and with even more wasted tastes than the last. They gawk and jabber at you. Your little eyes dart from human to human, your heart racing. You lock on. So sorry. I just imagine this happening. You lock onto a small one on a big one's shoulders. It's flailing with excitement, waving its chocolate-smeared wrapper in its fat little hand, screaming bloody murder. When it sees your furious eye contact, when it sees your furious eye lock, its smile falters. Its eyebrows draw in with concern, and it attempts to get down from its big human shoulders, using the fat hand that was clutching the delicious trash.
Is it wrong for me to imagine this as Master Blaster?
No.
From Mad Max?
You can do that. When the big one feels the slick slap of chocolate on its face, its cool is seriously and irrevocably lost. It groans and loses its hold on the small one. The small human tumbles from the big shoulders, sending it crashing down to the bottom of the ditch. Your ditch! You run over to the edge, planning to chatter in displeasure at this turn of events. How dare it sully your grass patch? That was a weird accent. How dare it sully your grass patch? And it didn't even bring the trash with it.
I like that you said it again, pretending like I'm not going, just to keep that first version of you saying it.
Grass patch. I am born in Texas. You know?
You're putting on too many airs now.
I'm sorry, I'm just so full of adrenaline that I can't control my limbs or voice. Alright, when you arrive at the edge, you see that the small human is in the perfect place for you to use its stupid, naked head to scale the fence. You could escape this hell from the launch pad of its sobbing red face, but you'd be running straight into the group of humans. There is a good chance that you would be caught and tossed back into your patch. This would surely cause your food humans to distrust you as well. They would probably even figure out that you've been grasping all that stuff they gave you in order to escape, thus ensuring your plan would be ruined. What will you do? To chance it and launch out using the screaming human's face, turn to page 6. To remain in the patch, sticking to your guns and seeing your original plan through, turn to page 20.
Ooh.
So stick our ground or run towards the humans?
Yeah, you can either launch out and climb up the fence using the baby, or you can stay in your grass patch and see if you can get the food humans to trust you enough to open the gate.
I think I would probably stay because of all the humans on the outside, and we're small.
Yeah.
And plus, they would be like angry at you.
And I remember what happened to Harambe.
Oh God!
I was not thinking about Harambe when I wrote the story.
Well, not consciously.
Yeah, we're all
But he
thinking
lives in us all.
Yeah.
All right, you guys are gonna stay?
Yeah.
Oh, you guys chose this choice? Huh? I didn't think you'd do that. Like, really? You just want to wait and see?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I guess you just sit on the edge of the ditch looking at this little screaming kid. She's really going for it. It's a wonder if there's any air left for anyone else the way she's wailing. You thought you'd have the energy to chitter at her or something, but not using the golden opportunity to escape was a real bummer. Anyway, the food humans fish her out or whatever, and she's probably fine. So you sit and you keep doing the stuff you were doing to get the humans to trust you, but really they're just playing with you. They don't even open the door ever. They just push stuff in through the food holes and cleverly move you guys between enclosures when they need to freshen your peels or something. Yeah, this choice didn't really pan out. You stay dead inside and live in the same old grass patch. Some days are better than others, but mostly each day is a gray, empty copy of the last.
Oh God.
So I guess what we really learned here is that you have to be proactive, right?
Does this also mean that probably I have to quit my job?
I mean, yeah, for sure. So yeah, the end. You that was not a...
But the wall hole.
Sorry. That's the way it goes.
Oh.
Fine.
Dang.
Do you guys want to end this here, or do you want to...
Yeah, look, I'm done.
Yeah, I mean, that seems like a good stopping spot. All right, well, I guess let's pole vault using the baby or whatever.
Yeah.
You hastily make your choice and leap for the small human. The crowd shrieks and begins to frenzy, some running for help and others staying to yell at you. From the screaming human's back, you carefully line up your leap. This is your only chance, so you must make it on the first try. You leap. Ooh, what's gonna happen? Ooh, she's gonna make it. And grab hold at the top of the fence. You begin to pull yourself up, feeling human slapping your hands and trying to unseat your strong fingers, but you're too full of adrenaline for this to stop you.
Maybe I thought they were high-fiving me.
On the back of your hand.
Yeah.
They're not very good at it.
They're just like trying to pry up your fingers so they can really get that good five. Unfortunately, one of your patch mates sees your escape in progress and wants to get in on that action too. You feel the monkey grasp at your wriggling feet and begin to climb your back.
No.
He chatters stupidly. Oh God, you recognize that chatter. Oh, it's freaking Migmog. He's as dumb as they get, and you don't want to be stuck out there with him. He hasn't felt your torment at all. Also, if he escapes, he might be the only one that does. The crowd of humans might be too shocked to stop one, but more ready to handle another monkey coming over the wall. He's potentially blowing your escape.
Hell no.
To attempt to throw freaking Migmog off your back and back to the pit, turn to page 7. To let him climb over and at least have someone out there with you, turn to page 8.
Throw him off. He sucks.
Yeah, back to the pit. This is our Thunderdome.
Ain't no way you're letting that stupid waste of bugs upstage your escape. You let go of the fence with one hand to slap at Migmog and attempt to unseat him. He begins to shriek. You can't understand him all the way, but it seems to be about how he loves you and also trash and also attention. And look at me, I'm such a big boy. I'm helping. You become unstable with only one hand holding the two of you up. The crowd manages to peel your fingers from the fence and sends you and the ruiner plummeting into the pit. Food humans are already there with pokey, sharp tube full of sleepy time water to knock you the F out. You have failed. The humans won't trust you for a long time now. God, way to go, Migmog.
No.
I mean, come on. you You punish us for not doing something the first time and then immediately change it up on the second one.
I have a very clear path that I want you guys to go, but also I like it whenever you read the things because of jokes I can do later.
Yeah. All right. Well, then I guess, yeah, let's let Mi'kmaq be our partner in crime.
Yeah. Mi'kmaq.
Oh, God.
I think you love that name too much to let us get away with letting that be the end of the story. Yeah.
You just decide to go with it. The idiot is already here, and you don't have much time. The humans will figure out how to stop the two of you if you don't act fast. You throw a hand back and grab freaking Mi'kmaq by the arm and heave him over the fence, then follow. The crowd is dispersing. Humans are running and screaming, looking back at you with wild terror in their eyes. You love it. You feel alive. Mi'kmaq is next to you, chittering excitedly, twirling in a little wind tornado of trash.
Oh,
God, he looks so happy. He looks into your eyes, and you can see the monkey used to be within them. Maybe this is better for him, so he never has to become what you were in that godforsaken grass pad. Your reverie is cut short by the sound of official and organized type yelling. You have to get out of here, or somebody's going to snatch you up. You only see two ways to go. Either you go through the big looming archway in the direction the crowds were fleeing, or go deeper into the zoo and find another way out. The crowd could provide cover or more hands to snatch you. On the other hand, the zoo has a lot of hidey holes you could use while finding a safer way out. So follow the crowds or go deeper into the zoo.
I kind of want to find some hidey holes.
Really? Okay, I kind of want to follow the crowd, but just for the purpose of hoping that we, like, steal someone's clothes and try to pass off as them.
I just like hidey holes. Well, should we rock, paper, scissors?
We can.
Okay.
You ready?
Yeah.
All right. So right after shoot, we call out what we have, right?
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Scissors.
Rock.
Oh, damn.
Ooh, you're going to go in the crowd.
Following
Okay.
the crowd.
All right. You are going to go to the arch. You set your now life-filled peepers on that big ol' arch. You know in your bones that it will lead to salvation. You start to super monkey run. You know what I mean? The way they use their long arms to sling their little legs forward?
Yeah.
That's in the story. I'm not actually asking you.
Oh.
I'm just kidding.
Rhetorical questions, Megan.
Anyway, you run with the crowd towards the arch. You're really booking. Wow, you are so fast. You're almost to the arch when you hear Mi'kmaq start screeching in terror. You chance to look back and see that he's surrounded by food humans with pokey stick tubes, ready to make him go night-night and drag him back behind the fence.
Are they going to rape him?
I mean, you don't know. When you're out, who knows?
He's out. He's fair game.
You can't go back and let that slow, simple idiot ruin your escape. But then again, when you had that meaningful eye contact earlier, it really began to change how you think about the little freak. You started having doubts, right? I mean, you used to do japes for the humans too, didn't you? Do you want him to end up a husk like you did? God, wouldn't that just be the worst? So to leave Mi'kmaq to his fate, go to page 10. To go back for him, turn to page 11.
I have a sneaking suspicion she wants us to go back for him.
You can do whatever you want.
I want to leave him, but I guess
You know
I
what,
feel
Megan?
kind of bad about leaving him.
Well, wait. Let's leave him.
Okay. Yeah, let's leave him.
Yeah.
Alright, to leave him to his fate. You can live with it. You run through the arch and take in the scene before you. There are really big humans in identical outfits standing in a line looking at you. They're all holding pokey tube sleep guns, aiming right for you. Guess they figured you'd follow the crowd and try to escape through the arch. One of them shoots, and you dash to the right to avoid the sleepy time shot. Oh God, are you gonna make it? I'm so freaking tense right now. Like, are you okay?
Wait.
Yeah, you totally didn't make it. And you are not okay. He gets you big time. You wake up back in a grass patch, but this time the grass patch is different than the last one, and you are alone with Mi'kmaq. It has a fence of thin wire encasing the whole thing. Looks like you're trapped forever with a dead and husk version of Mi'kmaq. Oh well. The end.
No.
You have to be with Mi'kmaq.
All right. I suspected something like this might happen.
Yes.
All right, so you guys gonna go back for him?
Yeah, let's go back for Mi'kmaq.
No way, you can't leave Mi'kmaq. He's your old pal. You guys connected and stuff. You'd have to be a monster to leave that little shiny-eyed dope behind. Jeez. See, that's the joke I wanted to do. Because you guys left him. I knew you were going to. So anyway, yeah, you run over to save him, screeching and hooting at the humans until they let go of the panicked, wide-eyed, and gasping Mi'kmaq. The humans back away, totally freaked out. Oh God, look at his eyes. Do you think he's crazy? Dude, yes, he jumped on a baby. And I hear he's been giving out monkey bites. The two of you take this opportunity to tear off big time, heading deeper into the zoo. Loop around. Megan, you get to go deeper in the zoo anyway.
Yay.
Deeper into the zoo, you slink, skulk, slip, skitter, prowl, sneak, slither, lurk. Guess where I got this joke from, Megan? Linger, creep, crawl, inch, investigate, dodge, duck, elude, evade, cloak, camouflage, and altogether avoid detection.
Someone had fun with the thesaurus.
It took so long to find all those words. You're being stealthy AF. Mi'kmaq trails after you, not even trying to hide himself. He's walking in little bouncy steps with his arms overhead, waving them side to side with each step. You know, like Lanky Kong does in Donkey Kong 64. Anyway, whenever you come to a new animal enclosure, you sneakily whisper to the animals within, oh so conspiratorially, about how you escaped. The rhino is dubious that he could escape in quite the same way. And ask if they know where an exit might be into the woods beyond. The animals whispered that they heard tell of a hole in the perimeter, but you have to go through the crocodile's lair to get to it. The crocodile is rumored to be an old stick in the mud, jealously guarding the potential escape route from those lucky animals who can do more than just thrash in the water, eat birds, and generally be more than 1 foot tall. You're not super down with this news? I mean, crocodiles hate monkeys. Like a lot. Also, they scary. But what else can you do? The zoo is being combed by food humans with their shooty knock-em-out drugs, and you aren't tired, dang it. What you gonna do?
I think I probably want to go see about that crocodile.
Yeah, I want to see about the crocodile.
Yeah.
Because even though he's only like 1 foot tall, he's really long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's super hot, right? Is that?
Yeah, that's naturally where I was going with.
Yeah.
Oh, he's long. Is he girthy? All right. I'm so sorry about that. You're going to go see the crocodile. There's nothing for it. You have to go and see about this potential escape hole. When you arrive at the crocodile's lair, the area is eerily silent. The other animals nearby are all as close to the edges of their enclosures as possible. It seems news of your quest has traveled quicker than you did, and they want front row seats to your demise. The crocodile's enclosure is not monkey-proof. Guess they didn't think you were going to escape and hear about the chink in the zoo's armor and climb into the crocodile enclosure, huh? How dare they? You sure showed them. Way to go, guy.
Yay.
But anyway, you're in there. Oh, you're all up inside that crocodile enclosure. The crocodile's waiting for you. You guys are wrong and sexist.
Oh,
It's not. She's shoved herself spookily inside her hollow log toy so she can survey you mysteriously from just inside it. When she feels that you've looked upon her with terror and intrigue for long enough, she slides sinuously from the log toy. Her bod is rockin'. She is so ripped, and she has some pretty BA scars all over her. This lady has seen things, and you do not want to know what those are. She knows all about it, let me tell you. God, she's so cool. You wonder what's going to happen, and also are in too much awe to stop her if she decides she's bored and just outright murders you. She comes... Oh, okay, so she's... I lost my place. She comes to rest just outside her pool and looks at you with her head a little to the side as if to say, I'm here, you've sought me, and now your quest is almost over. I am awesome and totally over everything, and nothing you do will change my final decree. Stand back, for I'm about to speak and blow your freaking minds.
It's quite the look.
I know, right? Well, she knows about it, let me tell you.
God.
What? She asks bluntly. Her voice isn't as mystical as you were expecting. It's more like a yak or like a wet bark. But also, whoa, you were not expecting that. You thought after all that effort to be mysterious and cool that she had a speech or a riddle or something. You're floored. You know you need to ask her for her help, but she's knocked the speech you've been practicing right out of your head. You don't want to mess this up, and why should you have to? You're not alone. You saved Mi'kmaq's skin twice now. Maybe you should ask him to actually contribute. You glance over to Mi'kmaq. He's standing there, slightly hunched, with a look on his face that says, I'm not thinking about anything. I'm just standing here and being all carefree and sure that the world will be nice to me because I'm fun. Should you try to stammer out an entreaty for her help, or let that useless sack of bugs and Mi'kmaq finally prove his worth and ask her for help?
Well, Mi'kmaq's had a lot of luck
Yeah.
lately. Maybe he should pull his weight.
I was just thinking that if I wanted to do like a business deal, I would definitely send someone like Mi'kmaq in.
Yeah.
No! Why should you have to do everything? You turn to Mi'kmaq, but he's already gone. He started moving towards the crocodile in a super deferential way, really trying to make himself as cute as possible, and wow, he's really achieving that goal. He looks small, and his eyes are doing that thing where they make him look a little afraid, and they're super big and cute. God, you're so jealous of him. But you gotta give him props for knowing how to work an audience. The crocodile looks up at him and stiffens. You can't tell if she's mad or just paralyzed by his irresistible cuteness. He gets right up to her face and very slowly extends his hand, placing it gently on her snout.
Oh.
You watch, unable to move. Is she gonna eat him or what? I mean, what else could happen, right? The crocodile regains possession of her brain. She pulls her lips back and shows her teeth. Oh God, she's gonna eat him, isn't she? That's not a good sign. I gotta get my voice ready to do the wet bark.
Oh, sure. Do crocodiles have lips?
I don't know, but I just thought it was
yes,
funny.
they do.
We coo, she says. Oh, looks like she was just smiling, not baring her teeth. Your relief is palpable. Like as in you relieved yourself all over the ground in your legs, so it's possible to palp. What? That was scary. Anyway, the crocodile shows you the way out of the zoo. You offer to take her with you, but she refuses. Nah, your friend is so pure and wise. He told me in my brain I gotta help the other animals. I'm guardian of the hole, and I'm gonna help him get out, and then I'll go. You nod. You're confused, but also you're itching to get free. You leave through the hole with Mi'kmaq and build a life together in the dense woods near the escape hole. The two of you take turns hiking to the hole, shepherding any animals that escape to your ever-growing camp. Finally, the crocodile joins you. Zookeepers have no idea what to do about all the disappearing animals. They see in the videotapes that all the animals willingly go into the crocodile enclosure, but the camera get a clear shot of what happens next, and when the animals don't reappear, they assume she ate them. So they do not know how to explain it when the crocodile herself disappears. They don't report it either. I mean, can you imagine the panic? So yeah, they just get animatronic animals and pretend nothing happened. Nobody notices. The end.
Nobody notices.
So, like, oh, I guess this crocodile ate the rhino, ate the elephant, and then just ate itself.
Yeah.
That was pretty good. I was not expecting that. I like their kind of laissez-faire approach to zookeeping.
Yeah, it's whatever.
It must be nice that they know someone to do the animatronics
Yeah.
as well.
So what do you think? You guys want to find out what happens in any other endings, or are you good?
Well, okay, so I feel like the main one that we didn't do was, well, I guess there were two. One was us talking to the crocodile instead of Mi'kmaq.
Right.
And then the other one was whatever silly decision Megan wanted to do that I soundly thrashed her at rock, paper, scissors in.
Oh,
The
just
first time.
going to hide in the zoo? Going in the zoo rather than going towards the arch?
Right.
Is that it? Yes.
Well, I read that part actually.
Oh, okay.
That's when
Oh.
I say deeper in the zoo. But there was one thing that you guys didn't do.
Okay.
Which was, let me see.
Well, it
Well, there were
was-
two things. There was
okay.
the you letting or choosing to talk to her yourself,
Mhm.
and then there was leaving Mi'kmaq to leaving Mi'kmaq to get slept by the crowd of food humans that had him. Right? You didn't leave him, or you did leave him?
Yeah,
We
we
did
did.
that.
Yeah, we did.
Then what
That
am
was
I thinking of?
because then we ran into the humans and they slept us.
Yeah.
Maybe finding a way without the crocodile.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Well,
We
yeah.
didn't do that.
There's that, or you can just choose to talk to her with not Mi'kmaq. You.
I want to see what happens when we talk to her.
Yeah.
All right, you're asking her for help yourself. Oh, hey, we're escaping, so we need to use the escape hole in here. So, where is it? And, like, can we use it? She is unmoved, both in the disinterested way and also the way that crocodiles are super still, and you wonder if they're dead, and you watch for like 3 minutes to see if they're breathing, but it doesn't look like they are, and oh god, it blinked! Nah. That's a crocodile. That's it. That's all she says. She turns to slide into her pool and probably keep you for food, toying with you for a while before just chomping at you and swallowing you whole. I mean, getting into this enclosure wasn't monkey-proof, but danged if you can't figure how to get out. Just then, you glance at Mi'kmaq. He's standing next to you, unsteadily swaying in place. His eyes are like 100% pupil right now. You follow his gaze and see that he's locked onto a toy ball. You can tell he's very into it, and he's about to do that thing where he just launches full throttle on a toy and scares the bejesus out of everybody who isn't paying attention. In this case, that would be the crocodile. Before you can snap him out of it, he launches. Oh boy, it feels like it's in slow motion. He's springing, and then he's in the air, and you're just watching him. You can't believe it's taken so long. Oh, there she goes. The crocodile sees him. Yeah, she's looking right at him. And, oh, her eyes are changing to scary snake eye type hunter mode. She's all beast now, probably. No room for cognitive thought at all. Mi'kmaq's a goner for sure. But wait, if everything's in slow-mo and you're having this long play-by-play, you have enough wherewithal to save Mi'kmaq. Maybe it'll shock the crocodile back into herself, and she'll be all detached and too cool for us again, and not kill us. But also, you can't keep saving Mi'kmaq if he's just gonna do stuff like this. The slow-mo is almost over. You're running out of time. What do you want to do? To leap and heroically save Mi'kmaq, possibly earning the crocodile's respect, turn to page 17. To let her have him, turn to page 18.
That's a toughie.
Let her have him.
All right, yeah.
We're nasty.
You close your eyes and turn away. You can't watch. Mi'kmaq is going to be eaten. Maybe you can still escape, though. She's going to be distracted for a minute, what with trying to bite through Mi'kmaq's bones and stuff, so maybe you can look around and find the way out. You open your eyes and stare in shock. You are not prepared to see this, but here you are. You're looking at what's happening. And you can't look away. Man, what you're looking at is happening, and boy, were you not expecting it. So anyway, Mi'kmaq and the crocodile are playing with the ball together. Turns out the crocodile was real excited to play with it, because have you ever tried to play with a ball by yourself? It's only fun for like a minute, and then you're sad because it would be sure a lot more fun if somebody else was there also playing. Well, now she has someone, and she is loving it. Man, they are having a father-son moment over this ball. So yeah, the crocodile's happy, and she shows you where the hole is, and you guys decide to help her pack up her little bundle of her favorite bird bones. You hoist her up, and all of you escape the zoo. Oh, also you find the otter that escaped and play with all the stuff she's stolen from park goers, and live in her awesome grotto that she made. And after a while, she tells you guys about the plan she came up with to get all the other animals out of the zoo also. And you do it, and everybody lives really happily together. Also, have you seen Zootopia? Because this is like how the whole civilization of animals situation started, so now you know that. The end.
Yay.
All right. Yeah, we clearly found the best ending.
Yeah.
And it was a prequel. I didn't know.
Yeah.
And I was expecting you guys to try to save him.
Oh, nice.
So I did not expect you to go for leave him first, because I was going to reward you for leaving him.
Oh, well. I like that ending. That
Yeah.
was pretty good.
Do you want to know what happens if you try to save him?
Yeah.
Sure.
All right. To leap and heroically save Mi'kmaq, possibly earning the crocodile's respect. Dude, why? Yeah, you're for sure dead. Like, she just catches you midair like a rag doll, and you're just in her mouth, and then she also gets Mi'kmaq and eats you guys. That's it. Said she was in hunter mode. What'd you think was gonna happen?
Nice. Succinct.
So yeah, that's pretty much everything. The only thing that didn't happen was you guys trying to find a different way other than the crocodile.
Right.
No, I like us meeting with the otter
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the canon
and
ending.
starting Zootopia. Yeah. Oh man.
The water's
Well,
so
that was
cute.
awesome.
Do you love Mi'kmaq now?
Yeah.
I do, because when you first brought him up, I was really expecting, especially based on the name. So yeah, thank you for writing us a story.
Extremely quickly and probably gasping like a fish, but
It's okay.
I'm covered in
one.
sweat.
It fits with the zoo aesthetic.
Just frenzy.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
danger.
Right.
Do you guys feel like you went ape?
Oh, yeah.
Did. Like, I'm sure my back's all silver now.
Oh,
Wait.
look at his back.
It is. I'll take a picture and post it.
Someone's here to look at my back.
Well, take a picture and post it on Twitter
Okay.
with the hashtag silverback.
Right.
It'll make sense to everybody.
But do it, like, today.
Yeah, do it today. So that it gets lost and no one can ever connect what we were talking about.
Right.
I'm on it.
Well, thank you guys for listening, all 5 of you. If you would like to leave us any comments or have any questions for us, you can email us at strangepathspodcast@gmail.com.
Or our Twitter is at strangepathspod.
Or
Or
you can email me only at bozosglowglobes@gmail.com with unrelated strange questions.
Yeah, like, she won't even give me or Stephanie the password. So.
yeah. It's
I'm the gatekeeper
Jeff.
there.
yeah. I want it to, like, I want people to send her weird stuff and then we can have like a creepy segment where she reads just reads the depraved stuff that people send.
I'm also a little scared for it.
Yeah.
I can just screw like a black light into my room and like time for Bozo's glow globes.
Yeah, it'll be a YouTube
That'll
thing.
work real well for the audio.
It's to get me in the
We'll
mood
just
to
put
read.
spooky music.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
Ooh, okay, like oh shoot. What is it? That Halloween channel that I really liked. Oh, rats, I don't remember.
Just Halloween radio?
Yeah, Halloween Radio, but there's a specific band that I really like, and I can't remember what their name is right now.
Oh, I don't remember what they're called. It was like the Ghouls or something.
It was the Ghouls, you got it.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so smart.
Yeah. I put on some Ghouls.
All right, well.
Well, thank you guys for listening again. We'll see you next time.
See ya.
Bye.
Bye.